What am I hearing here? What is this thing? What is this thing? I want you guys to pay attention. Watch this one from the beginning. Justice for Mobad. Yes, justice for Mobad is taking a dimension, a different dimension. Something is about to happen. As you all know how it all started and how we all kept on pressing and pushing. WUNMI has been exposed. WUNMI and her family, they have all been exposed. This world of wickedness and evil, can you imagine? Can you imagine? We are yet to deal and finish with Mobad's father's petitioning Adura and Darosha for their illegal embalming and what the police did afterwards, begging Mobad's father, asking him to tamper justice with mercy. Like, seriously? And before we could say Jack Robinson, Mobad's mother came out. She gave us another lamba. Okay, we kept quiet. We looked at it like, okay, let's see what's going to happen next. We realized that WUNMI has gone underground. WUNMI, all of a sudden, became a rat. Went underground. She dug the ground. She went in and hid herself there. And we started wondering, what is happening? How come WUNMI is quiet? Is it because Mobad's father has gotten to that point, the legal stand of requesting? I mean, it has now become a stand. Both of them will have to do the standoff between themselves. I mean, why won't WUNMI get DNA done? Why is she hiding? Why is she quiet now all of a sudden? Well, you're about to hear the unbelievable. The unbelievable. This is serious. But before we proceed, please like and share. And if you're just coming across this channel, just tap on the subscribe button so you don't miss out, you don't lose out on updates. Bombshell as it is being dropped on this channel. It's very important. I want to say a special thank you to returning subscribers and those that have been here. All your comments are highly appreciated. In fact, as father comes here to listen and also to read your comment. That is why it is important. We must stick together, stand strong, because I've always said it, justice for Mobad equals justice for humanity. We cannot allow this evil, wickedness, we will not allow it to slide. We will make sure that we hold it tight at the jugular. We must press and make sure that we put an end to this wickedness. It will not stand. It will never stand. I want to say a special prayer and also thank you to those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon and the dollar sign in the middle of it. May God replenish your pockets. Your pockets will not run dry. If you also want to be a part of this, you can as well tap on the same
button.
Let
him speak out and to help his mental health. That is why he needs to speak out as well. Baba, ara baba yakima somi. Baba kon jaki konjo ọkùnrin. Bí baba ṣe ń gbé ọ̀rọ̀ sára, ó affect wọn psychologically, ó affect wọn emotionally, ó affect wọn mentally. So that is why he needs to speak out. And his son, he knows about his speaking out as well. So anybody that is saying Baba should not talk, no, just leave him, let him talk. He has been keeping quiet for long. That is why WUNMI thinks she can manipulate the world. That is why WUNMI thinks she can lie on that man. It is because Baba has been keeping quiet. That was what made Darosha Olori Buruku. That was what made Darosha, after embalming Mobad, after Toti Gbeyo le Mobad liar, lo ní effrontery láti sọ pé àdúrà ló Gbeyo le liar, kò tiẹ̀ kàn mí náà wà láti wọn yẹn kọjọ wọn lọ síbi tó fẹ́ wọn lọ. Ṣé kò tí mo sọ yẹn? But because Baba is not talking, that is why WUNMI thinks she has the effrontery to lie pé Baba ni ò jẹ́ kó rí justice. He has been keeping quiet for long. And no, Baba no grief for anybody again. Am I communicating? So please, you have to bear with him. And if you think you don't want to see him on your screen, you can block yourself. Am I communicating? So please, nobody should be commenting, keep Baba ma sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. No, please. Am I communicating? So that is that. Another thing I want to talk about, Baba granted a lot of interviews yesterday. And I can tell you one of the interviews Baba granted, I am highly disappointed about the TVC interview. It is not all those ladies. Am I communicating? I didn't really watch that video. But a little one, Timowo, mo rí pé lady tó borí yẹn, she was really biased. The lady was really biased. Èyí tó máa ń borí Muslim tó wà nínú yẹn. I'm so disappointed in her. Obìnrin dẹ̀ ní gbogbo wọn. I didn't watch, mo kàn jáwọ́ fídíò yẹn láàrin ni. And I was so disappointed nínú nǹkan tó ń sọ. She said, and I quote, ó ní bàbá, àwọn tó ń súnmọ́ yín, àwa tá ń jà fún bàbá ló ń bá wí yẹn o. Ó ní bàbá, àwọn tó ń súnmọ́ yín ò bá yín sọ òótọ́ o. Mo wá béèrè pé òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ wo la bàbá sọ. Àbí ẹ gbọ́ mi. Ọmọ kékeré tó jí lọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀. Ọmọ 26 years old tó jí lọ́jọ́ ayé ẹ̀. Tó wá fẹ́ ọmọ kékeré bí ẹgbẹ́ tó fi pa ọmọ kékeré ni tí ò mọ̀ pé grandmother wa ni. Old mama Yongi ìyẹn Wunmi. Tó fi pé òun máa lo the rest of her life, his life with that girl. Tí ò mọ̀ pé àgbẹ̀bọ̀ adìyẹ lòun gbé sínú ilé, tí ò mọ̀ pé apẹ̀rẹ̀ àjàṣẹ́ lòun gbé sínú ilé. Ọwọ́ apá ọmọ yẹn, ẹjọ́, ṣé wọ́n ti gé etí gbogbo àwọn ladies yẹn lọ ni? Tí wọ́n gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ láti jọ ẹ̀, Alájà Aborí má bọ̀ wá. Ṣé ẹ ti wá Abuja bá àbúyín mọ́ etí ni? Tẹ̀fín ni bàbá yẹn lára tẹ sọ pé, does he need all what he's doing? I beg your pardon. Ọmọ lọ sọ pé ó kú, kò kí ń ṣe ẹja, kò kí ń ṣe ajá. They were so biased yesterday. Ẹ ti mọ̀ pé Pọ̀kọ̀jáyé group ni wọ́n. And we careless. Let me just shock you all now. Even if any of the TV stations are not supporting Baba, Chembomi, and so Biolongo Kimbenyo, we are care. Tí gbogbo yín bá supporting me, we don't care. Am I communicating? Ọlọ́run, ọ̀nà tó bá gbójú lé Ọlọ́run, gbogbo nǹkan ló ní. Kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin TV stations tẹ́ sọ pé entertain Baba. Care. Ṣé rí àwọn blogger lásán. Ohun wa gan ti rin gbogbo àgbáyé. Ṣé rí gbogbo tí yín yẹn addition ni. A sọ pé kẹ́ gbèjà Baba. A sọ pé kẹ́ gbèjà anybody. But you have to be neutral. That is a TV station for crying out loud. Why are you being biased? Why? Ṣé Baba ṣe yín ni? Tẹ́ bá ma something. Ẹ sọ pé women supporting women. Because I'm a woman. Ṣé ti gbàgbé pé this is a child of somebody. This is a child of somebody. We are talking about human being. For crying out loud. Wọ́n sọ pé ẹni tí ò bá wọ bàtà kò lè mọ ibi tí bàtà ti ń dùnyàn. Look at the questions they were asking. Bàbá tí Bùkún ti kọ́kọ́ pé Mobad ti kú o tó dẹ̀ ti sọ ìlọ́tì fún bàbá. Ṣé kí ṣọ́ọ̀kì ń sìn? Ṣé bàbá sọ pé Ìbùkún ló ti kọ́kọ́ sọ fún bàbá pé Mobad ti kú? Kò ṣe Mobad ti kú nìkan ni Ìbùkún sọ fún bàbá o. Tẹ́ bá rí bàbá yẹn tó ń jà fikàn ó ní reason ni. Bàbá tó sọ fún èwo nínú gbogbo ẹ̀ gbọ́. Èwo nu wa lọ́dẹ sọ pé ọ̀tá àwọn ọmọ wa kú. Ká máa wá gbé sára bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Bàbá yẹn gbé sára. Láti ọ̀sán tí Blessing ti pé kò sọ fún ẹ̀dá alààyè kankan tí ò bá ń ṣe ẹ̀gbọ́n wọn tó wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ní 3 days ago. Báwo ni bàbá yẹn ṣe ń feel bó ṣe ń rìn lọ sílé yẹn tó dẹ̀ ti mọ̀ ẹ̀pọ̀ mọ̀ òun ti kú. Ìyá Mobad tún sọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àwọn òun sọ pé kó padà sílé. Ẹjọ́ tó bá yẹ pé bàbá yẹn padà sílé kí làwọn òun fẹ́ sọ pé ó ṣe Mobad náà. Bàbá yẹn ò tún ẹmọ ẹkún tí bàbá yẹn sùn sínú bó ṣe ń lọ sí Lẹ́kì yẹn ni. Tí Bùkún ti sọ fún ọmọ ẹ máa ṣọ́kú ẹ mọ́ lójú ni. Ìwọ tó sọ pé bàbá ò deserve anything good for Mobad yẹn ọmọ máa ṣọ́kú ẹ mọ́ lójú. Láti gbẹ̀rígbẹ̀ ní back of palace Yomtop street lẹ́lẹ́pẹ̀ ibẹ̀ ni street àwọn Wunmi ṣé ń gbọ́ mi back of palace Yomtop street lẹ́lẹ́pọ̀lé ni Wunmi ọmọ atẹ̀rọ̀fọ̀ wọlé yánmọ̀yánmọ̀ wọn atẹ̀rọ̀fọ̀ wọlé wọn tẹ̀gbẹ́ wọlé ni. Wunmi was not born with a silver spoon. Having said that, mi bu àwọn tí ò wá pẹ̀lú silver spoon. Wunmi was born with a spoonless spoon, Abacha spoon. Ìṣíbí oníke tí ò ní nǹkankan. Àwọn Mobad gan lówó jù wọ́n lọ. Ìyá ìgbà tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá, ìyá ẹ̀ tún tàrẹ́ sí níta lé wọn ní. Ìyá ẹ̀ tún tàrẹ́ sí níta lé wọn ní. Wunmi was not bought with she was not born with a silver spoon. Kò kí ń ṣe ọmọ olówó rárá. Wọ́n tálíkà jèkúté ilé lọ. Wunmi tó bá ṣú ọ̀fun ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sẹ́lẹ́pẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá mọ ẹlẹ́pẹ̀, ẹ lọ sí Yomson Street lẹ́lẹ́pẹ̀. Ó wà lẹ́yìn palace ọba, baálé ẹlẹ́pẹ̀ ni. Ibẹ̀ lọ gbé. Ẹnu ọ̀nà ilé wọn lọ ti ń tàrẹsì. Àti kékeré ni Wunmi ti ń gbéṣẹ́. Ẹ lọ sí street wọn kẹ́ bèrè pa Wunmi. Aristo ni, Àṣànà ni. Ṣé mo pé mi náà sọ? Mo wò pé kí ló tí mo ṣe ń pe ọmọ yẹn ní Àṣànà. Wọ́n mọ̀ lórí street yẹn. Ẹ lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n mọ̀ délédélé ni. Wọ́n máa ń gbéṣẹ́ pàṣẹ ni. Mo mọ̀ bó ṣe di Mobad tí Mobad fi fún pé ẹni tó ń fẹ́ lo ìgbésí ayé òun pẹ̀lú nìyẹn. Gbogbo ará àdúgbò wọ́n ìgbà tó fẹ́ ṣe introduction sí pẹ̀lú Mobad gan. Kò sí ará àdúgbò wọn kankan tó wà ńbẹ̀. Because wọn ò lè sọ fárá àdúgbò. Wọ́n mọ̀ pé tó bá sọ fárá àdúgbò, wọ́n máa sọ fún Mobad pé egun eléèrà, igi eléèrà ló fẹ́ gbé, Àṣànà ló fẹ́ gbé, àgbébù adìyẹ ló fẹ́ gbé. Ìyá ẹ̀ ráìsì ló tà. Ẹ ti mọ̀ wọ́n ráìsì aláta swẹ́swẹ́, ráìsì iṣan burúkú. Màmá ẹ bá mi fi iṣan yẹn sí. Tó máa ní òróró lórí. Èmi náà máa ń jẹ ńgbà yẹn ládùúgbò wa. Ráìsì ya Mọ́ríà la máa ń pè. Ráìsì ya Mọ́ríà. Mọ́ríà tiẹ̀ ti di sísìn. Ó ti wà l'Amẹ́ríkà. Mo ní Mọ́ríà àdàbí tí mo bá. There is no kini kan in labor. Ráìsì nìyá ẹ̀ ń tà. Tí Wunmi bá sọ pé mo parọ́ mọ́ òun, ẹ lọ sẹ́yìn baálé ẹlẹ́pẹ̀. Ẹ̀yin ilé àwọn Wunmi wà. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? So, ẹ bá mi tètè erase impression yẹn pé ọmọ olówó ni Wunmi, spoonless spoon lọ fi fún lóúnjẹ. Ṣíbí onígi òun lọ fi fún lóúnjẹ. So, tẹ́ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀, ẹ má máa sọ pé ọmọ olówó ni àbò lórí burúkú ni ẹni. Èmi náà sọ little wonder ọmọ olówó àṣewá lọmọ sábẹ́ bíríjì. Ọmọ olówó àwọn sọ pé òun ti wà lórí street látọdún 10. Wunmi wá sí bí husband of my youth. Mobad ló dis virgin yẹn. Ó ní kúre. Ìwọ tó bú ẹ tó jẹ́ kókó Mobad gan kò dúró ní òbú ẹ. Wọ́n láti fi elastic rubber. Wọ́n láti fi dì mú ní. Ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ ẹ̀fẹ̀ kọ́mí herbs tó mú. Mobad máa ń fọwọ́ di okó mú ni. Ẹ mọ̀ bá ṣe fọwọ́ di okó mú. Ìgbà tó ń jẹ́ṣẹ́ Tiwa Savage. Tí bàbá yẹn tó fọwọ́ yẹn di okó yẹn mú. Bí Mobad ṣe máa fi ń dì mú nìyẹn. Ṣọbọlọ ni kanji dam. Abẹ́ gbọ́ mi. Ẹ gbọ́ ṣá. Wunmi sọ pé okay, ó ní Mobad ló dábàá lé òun. Ẹ bá mi bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Husband of my youth. Ó ní kúre. Àwọn bàbá oníkùpì tó ń tẹ̀lé àwọn bàbá tó ń lo Volvo. Àwọn bàbá tó ń lo Volvo, tó ń lo bẹ́ẹ̀sì mo ti lówó rí tó wá ń gbé ẹ ládùúgbò. Wunmi ò ní ṣoríire. Husband of your youth. Ikú pa ìyá ẹ̀. Ìyá ẹ̀ Jùmọ̀kẹ́. Wọ́n ní kùn ìyá ẹ̀. Ikùn ìyá ẹ̀. Wọ́n ní tí ìyá ẹ̀ bá ta rẹsì tán. Ìbá èrè tó rí lórí rẹsì. Ó máa jókòó síta tó máa ṣekùn bí tèmi báyìí. Bí àní. Ìyá ẹ̀ lè mọtí lójú oorun. Láì ṣe ìlàjẹ. Ìlàjẹ ni mo mọ̀. Ṣé ìlàjẹ ló mọtí ṣáà? Torí mi ò tiẹ̀ mọtí mu. Mi ìtọ́ tí wò rí. Wọ́n ní tí ìyá ẹ̀ tó bá ta rẹsì tán báyìí. Bó ṣe máa jókòó síta ni. Wọ́n ní kùn ètò yìí. Àmú bí àyẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó dájọ́ ọkú fún ni. Àmú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ flag Facebook ẹ múra sí. Mi ti ráyè tí ẹ̀yin náà máa gba size yín náà. Tí n bá wá ìpè inú Bible fún yín sìn, oyin ya pé. Ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? So ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Ìyá Wunmi, husband of my youth. Wọ́n ní bí ohun ẹ̀ ṣe ti rí láti kékeré nìyẹn. Wọ́n ní bí ohun ẹ̀ ṣe rí nìyẹn. Wèrè tó sọ pé òun ráàpù. Ṣé nínú gọ́tà inú ilé tó ń gbé yẹn ló ti ráàpù? Ìwà àti BJ Bliss olórí burúkú. Ìyẹn ó dàbí vulture. Ẹ mọ̀ àwọn vulture tó máa ń ugly yẹn. Ó dàbí ṣùwáwà tó fún lóúnjẹ. Ó lè máa fẹ́ tì mí kí n fẹ́ tètè ṣe tán. Ibi tá máa dàgbà darúgbó sínú. Abẹ́ get mi. Wunmi àwa máa gbé wa mọ́ra. Husband of my youth. Okay, Mobad ló jábàlẹ̀. Ṣèbẹ́ tó jábàlẹ̀ yàn, tó máa ní kó ṣe DNA kíákíá ni. As your lordship wishes ló máa sọ. Wọ́n ròyìn àwọn bàbá ẹ ti mọ àwọn Mercedes Benz ìgbáyé àwọn Mercedes Benz Polo àwọn Mercedes Benz ọkọ̀ Ìyábọ̀ àwọn mo ti lówó rí Mercedes Benz wọ́n náà wọ́n ló máa ń wá sádùúgbò wọn gbà ìyá ò dẹ̀ lè sọ̀rọ̀ mi ìṣeré ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní street yẹn Yontop Street lẹ́lẹ́pẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kí n spell Yontop sí fún yín YOMTOB Street àdúgbò tó ń gbé nìyẹn tẹ́ bá mọ anybody ní ẹ pè wọ́n kẹ́ bèrè. Am I communicating? Wọ́n ní ìyá ò lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ìyá ẹ̀ máa ń rí tọkùnrin wá ń gbé. At what age? At what age? Kò má bá dọ̀bálẹ̀ torí mo ti fẹ́ kólẹ̀. Gbogbo wa la máa fẹ́ kólẹ̀ fẹ́ ní kankan. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe kọ́. Olórí burúkú. Ọba Yontop YOMTOB bí ní kò ṣe P. Obu ẹ̀ sọ́kàwé ni. Ẹ mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá fẹ́ kó gbẹ́nu sọ́kàwé láàní kẹ́ lẹ́ máa ti máṣíìnì yẹn bọ̀ ló máa fà jáde. Obu ẹ̀ sọ́kàwé ni yáá ni express motorway ni. Egungun be careful na express dey go lobo ẹ̀ olórí burúkú. Ó ti fòbò Mobad ò gbádùn òbò yẹn látàrọ̀ dalẹ́ òbò ọmọ tí Mobad tó ń bí báyìí Mobad yóò fẹ́ ni.
Welcome back. I won't lie to you. Bloggers have done a great job, marvelous job on keeping justice for Mobad alive. I'm telling you the truth. If we are to leave this to national medias, I mean, such as the one that Mobad's father went to, TVC, where one of the women, the one with her head covered, some people are saying is like her brain is also covered. That lady, I don't know which of the university she went to. She said she's a lawyer. I don't know which of the law school she attended. She said she's a lawyer. I don't know which court she has ever defended anybody, but she said she's a lawyer. She sits down at TVC and does her talk there. Now, she spoke to Mobad's father in a way that didn't sit down well with a lot of people. But before we proceed on that, since she's not important, let us begin with what is going on and what is about to happen. So what is going on is that Mobad's father is not feeling fine. Obviously, no one will go through this. It's been 7, 8 months and you feel better. It's not possible. Nobody will go through. It's been more than that. No one will go through this and you've not gotten closure. Nobody will go through this and remain sane. Probably someone who has gotten to that age that he is, that is the age that you start losing some strength here and there. Your body starts giving you signals here and there. 50-something. When you get to that age, once you clock 50, your body will start knocking the door, telling you, my knee, my toes, my this and that. With the stress and pressure, how can you sleep with your eyes closed? So the man is not feeling fine. He's not feeling fine. Apart from not being satisfied with what's going on, I mean, the investigation and the so-called report, apart from that, he said his life is not safe. What is the way out? Are you to keep your mouth shut and allow those that can penetrate the system, manipulate the system, corrupt the system to continue so that they will quench and cut off justice? Is that what the man should do? The man is not feeling fine. They said he should not sing. There was a time Mobad's father was not granting an interview. He was singing, expressing himself. They mocked him like Jesus lover. They mocked him, Secretary. They mocked him, WUNMI's group of wickedness. They mocked him. Even Darosha. Recently, Darosha wrote on his timeline, the same evil brother that said his account was hacked. He wrote on his timeline that Mobad's father is cashing out and that Mobad's father has become a celebrity using the demise of his son. Can you imagine? This is the same jobless, futureless, destinyless, hopeless uncle. Hopeless uncle. of Mobad, that Mobad's father looked at him and said, instead of rather than you moving around aimlessly before you turn to an armed robber, go meet my son. Be his personal assistant. So we can also say personal advisor. Being that you are older, let's keep this thing, let's make it a family thing. Before you become an armed robber, go. If the man had knew that this wicked boy, Darusha, will end up being the illegal embalmer, he would never have said, go ahead and do that. Can you imagine? So they are saying Mobad's father should keep quiet, don't speak, don't say a word, sit inside. And these people that are saying this stupidity, saying these words, have they lost a child? No, let us even say, have they lost their limb? Before, let us not even go to losing a complete. Have they lost their own limb? Or their children have lost both eyes or legs? Let us see how they will behave and react. They are not advising you. Why are you? That brings us back to the Nacelle or Acel. I can't remember her name. Her name is not even important. On TVC, who was uttering and talking trash. That Mobad's father should not speak anymore. And the man said, if I don't speak, who will speak on my behalf? They just want everything to die off. They just want to kill everything about Mobad. They are not happy. They are not happy. That's why I said bloggers, we've done a lot of work. You know, social media is so engrossed and full of justice for Mobad. And they are not happy about it. They are not getting ratings. Their program is shit. No one cares anymore to watch them or to see them. So they want Mobad's father to keep quiet, hoping that once Mobad's father keeps quiet, maybe there will be nothing else to talk about anymore. They themselves, they jumped on it. They said Mobad's father should keep quiet, but they jumped on the trend. If Mobad's father had kept his mouth shut, would they have called Mobad's father to come to their own TV program so that they can get views? They would never have called Mobad's father to come over to them because there would be no voice. It would have been quiet, depressed. What they want to hear is that, Mobad's father has cried. And say, the man, why did he just cry? It's the pain of the loss. Well, may God keep his soul, blah, blah, and they move on with life. Wicked people. Wicked people. Wicked people. Wicked people. That the man should keep quiet. You are not wearing the shoes that the man is wearing. You are saying that you know where the stone hurts him. How? How else do you? They say a closed mouth is a closed destiny. A closed, if you don't have strength in your arms and your legs, and you have in your mouth, won't you use your mouth? They say don't speak, don't say nothing. Shut up, shut up. It's the same thing that happened to Mobad, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know that it's the same thing that happened to Mobad? Shut up, you don't need to say anything. There is nothing going on. Don't worry, everything is fine. He's not alive anymore. His father that is fighting, pushing, pressing, they want to shut down. If it were possible for them to shut down social media, shut down your comments, shut down your opinion, shut down your thoughts, shut down your conscience, they will. But because it's not possible, so they believe to them, these people are not intelligent anymore. They believe Mobad's father is a shepherd, is our shepherd. So if you attack the shepherd, the sheep will scatter. No, that's their thought. So that's why they are picking point people. To them, they feel these people are the point men and women. If we petition this person, if we petition that one, if we arrest this person, if we do this to this person, we will get what we want. No. We are more than you people. You are just some few bunch of wicked people. That's it. And I'm sure a lot of people have asked themselves, how come? How come WUNMI has been able to hide and justice has not knocked on her head? How come? Why? Why does it appear like it is now Mobad's father against certain people, let's say Lagos government, but not really Lagos government, certain people who occupy certain position in Lagos? Why? How? But I've explained few of my own thoughts to you guys why I think it is so. I said that at the beginning, Mobad's mother had joined forces with WUNMI. That was the leeway that they got. Once they were able to bring Mobad's mother on their own side by calling her first, updating her first. So she had been friends with WUNMI when they cut off Mobad's father. So WUNMI had called and involved Darusha in it. And of course, Adura is also there. So they had brought her in, like wrapped her up in whatever it is. So Mobad's father was like an outsider. That is why I said to any single parent out there, although it might not be the same for everyone, regardless of what your partner did or your ex did, yes, it is painful. We're all human beings. They can see it, they can feel it, they experience it. Maybe you went to work, you came back, and your kids are all over the street because you don't have your wife at home looking after them. She has left you, or something happened. You guys could not stick together. And when you got home, you saw them dirty. You now shower them, wash them, or they got injured. And you now talked about it loud, and you make them hear what you're saying. If not for this, your mother, imagine. Then after so many years of struggle, these kids now started acquiring one or two things. Then the woman surfaces. Of course, as a human being, you will be angry. You will be angry. You will be upset. You won't like it. You will react. You will tell those children or that child, do not allow this woman come around you guys. She's a terrible person. Imagine how she left you guys. Imagine what happened. But you know, children don't think that way, like, because they have their own mind to process things like, if not for the fight, and you guys had misunderstanding, regardless of it. Because to them, you guys saw yourselves, you believe you love yourself to give birth to 3 to 4 children, or even 1. So why are you telling us all this story? And we don't even care. That's it. Are they going to look for another woman to be their mother? No. Are they going to look for another man to be? But the worst of it is when that same woman, that same person that you decided to forget about, like forgive, now choose to pitch tent with the prime suspect, with the woman, with the person that knows how you RIP, with the same person that is trying to glue a child that is not yours on your memory. That is the worst of it. That's the worst of it. So they had worked on Mobad's mom, and they don't need to work too much on her. It's not as if they manipulated her. She's a willing participator. So she got into it. Now, Mobad's father was a problem. They wanted to draw him in, but it didn't work. It didn't work because Mobad's mother could not penetrate him because of the other woman that is the partner of Mobad's father. She was like a threat to Mobad's mom. Like, how do I go about this thing? If I am to use women conning approach, this man might discuss it with this other woman, and this woman will quickly detect, like, this woman, be very careful. This woman is about to use some tricks on you. This woman is about to use takia on you. This woman is about to manipulate you. Do not accept, do not agree. You see? So it was a big problem. Mobad's father immediately got his own lawyer. They wanted them to meet at the lawyer that WUNMI got, claiming this one lawyer is going to fight on our behalf. Fight what? How can the enemy get a lawyer to fight an imaginary enemy? So the imaginary enemy they created is who? Naira Marley. Can you imagine these foolish people? No, let us be real about it. Do you know that they got lawyer Falano as their lawyer? I mean, WUNMI got lawyer Falano trying to trick Mobad's father into the game. Imagine this small, empty-headed. Of course, she's not the one thinking it. Our family and those people are the ones that package the whole thing. So it is what it is. I'm asking myself, what was supposed to be the job of Femi Falana? I am asking myself to today, what was supposed to be the job? Yes, he gave them an idea. He came up with, let's get Corona to check into what must have happened. The thing is this, what was the job of Femi Falana? Who was Femi Falana supposed to defend? Is it WUNMI or Mobad? And who were they supposed to, punish? Who were they supposed to drag to court? Is it Sam Larry or Naira Marley? I still don't understand. Or the nurse, because the nurse already is in the custody of the police, and she didn't say she did not inject Mobad. So what was the purpose of that lawyer? What was the purpose? Was Femi Falana going to cross-examine Adura, who is a prime witness to what happened to Mobad? Or cross-examine WUNMI? No. They believed if they could manipulate Mohbad's father into the game, call him to sit down so that they can share money. Imagine you are calling me to come and share my own son's money. Is it possible? It's not possible. No, not possible. You are calling me to come and share my own son's money. If Mohbad's father had joined them by now, he'll be eating chicken. No, he doesn't like chicken. They say he likes 3 types of fish. And Bacchus. Or is it Bacchus? Bacchus tonic wine. That he likes it a lot. With fish. 3 types of fish in his plate. After he has finished. Oh my God. They would have given him that then one day WUNMI will put something inside of the food so that everything will go down. Or since everyone is at peace with her, she will just be like, she wants to travel to, she'll be cruising cars, different types of Range Rovers, all on the back, and she'll be like, she will say to herself, devil is good. Lucifer is good. Satan is good. Because this Satan has helped me to cover up my evil act. Imagine. Then she will have a huge following. She's now going to take over from Shekpeteri. She will now be the queen mother. That yes, I did it and I won. I was able to deceive them. Imagine. Can you imagine? Then one day, with our family, they will sit down and say, it's time for you to kick these people away. Kick them away. Kick them away. And the way to do it is to get yourself out of Nigeria. Come to the US. Then they will start drinking Mobad's income. Drinking Mobad's income. Drinking Mobad's income. That was their plan, but none of it worked.